13, currently third in the West, and the Warriors at 20-19 and in ninth place in the West. Here's James playing the 11th consecutive game without Anthony Davis. And they turn it over. Schroeder coughs it up. Here's Steph in the open floor. Curry goes in with the left hand and finishes. Morris from the corner is going to try a three. And Barry. Curry gets a little airspace. And the three is good. He's got only in the same city, but at the same hospital. Granted, 4 years apart.
How incredible is that? Two guys as accomplished as those guys, born in Akron.
Oubre's three is good.
The love and appreciation, and the relationship has grown from obviously the battles that they had in the championship. How about the spectacular finish?
Lakers down one midway through the opening quarter at Chase Center in San Francisco. James blows past Looney, hangs and puts it off the glass.
On the opposing team, he's been successful at that. They want him to be aggressive offensively. That's the thing that will get him going consistency-wise.
The three won't go, though, and Green's got it for the Warriors. Curry blows by the first man, hangs with the left and kisses it in. He's got 9 early points.
I had the privilege of coaching Steph Curry at a younger age. He was a spectacular player, but one thing that's noticeable is he's gotten so much stronger than anybody. You have to have the confidence that that receiver has the ability to catch it and finish.
Nice look by Curry. Wiseman soars.
That's mature guys like Jarrett Jack, Carl Landry, Jermaine O'Neal. I can go on and on and on. He learned from those guys, and he sat back. And both guys outstanding leaders. Both guys lead in a different way, but it will stop Draymond Green from having to be the only voice at all times.
And by next year, he'll pass Reggie Miller, be the all-time leader in made threes. Wiseman, he's more on the court. His three way off. Kuzma, they got a 2-on-1. Kuzma gives it up to Horton Tucker for the.
Has become much more comfortable on the floor. This time he would have put his head down and ran through the defender. Unselfishly makes the right read.
Wiseman there for his second basket. Kuzma steps into a three. That's good for.
If that's a shot you're going to be willing to give him.
Harrell goes up strong, gets it to roll.
Rather than pushing the basketball and trying to get two bad shots, just get a quality look.
There's Matthews draining a three. Final seconds here, the opening quarter. Curry coming off the screen, gets into the paint, and Steph goes to the left hand again. Lakers were also 4 of 6 from three-point land as Nico Mannion.
Does he want to play? And with great shooters, they have the opportunity to extend their career. Steph Curry, just like Tom Brady and LeBron James, is.
Well, I've heard that one before.
I'm telling his business. There's no shame in my game. He wanted to end his career on his own terms and wearing
the shape and condition that he's in. He said he's never felt better. What a good defensive play there by Golden State. You know, Curry obviously barely played last year. You wonder where his conditioning would be this year. He says it's phenomenal. He's signed through 2023. We'll see where that, for Steph Curry, how long he goes. James soars to the rim. And
opportunity, and nobody knew, what he was able to do, but he can score from day one in this league.
Montrezl Harrell goes up for the dunk.
Another feed by Kuzma, making the play, and we see the Lakers going to a zone, but Kuzma putting pressure on the defense.
Over in the quarter, 5 minutes in, Lakers with a 10-point lead. Haskell, a spot up three is good. 3-point attempt of the game, and Nico Mannion holding his own here against James. LeBron falling away, drops it in. Oubre battling, and the ball ends up in Harrell's hands. And James pushing it ahead. Here's Kuzma slashing and scoring. Turnover there forced by Draymond Green. 10th giveaway by the Lakers. Curry is open, and that's all he needs. Just Montrezl Harrell's the leading scorer for the Lakers with 13. Caldwell Pope drives, finds a cutting Harrell for the stop.
You got some guys that's proven guys in Harrell and Gasol, but they don't have the ability. Harrell doesn't do it the entire game, and Gasol doesn't do it.
Would AD come back sooner? He said it's hard to say that, but he said, look, we're being extra careful because we had the short off season. Blown out on ESPN last night by the Pelicans. Here's Schroeder in the paint. Lakers with 17 assists now. Clock at 7. Morris with the screen. And here's Schroeder driving high off the window, and it drops in. Just 5 shot attempts, 9 points. He does has 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Kuzma up top. His 3 is there. Offensively by the Lakers, shooting 68%. They have a 16-point lead, and now a turnover. Caldwell Pope gets the layup. 60. Final seconds of the half. James gets it knocked away by Curry. 2 seconds to go. From the hash mark. Good! Not available tonight either. Here's Curry trying to pick up where he left off.
His better job early of putting his head down and attacking the paint. Don't let Looney off the hook.
Here he falls away against Looney and cans it. LeBron James now with 11 points.
And that's outstanding defense by Looney.
Oubre able to soar to the rim, and Lakers shot 60% from 3 in the first half. Caldwell Pope. Here's Curry with a nice pass inside. Ball's batted around and out to Caldwell Pope.
With basketball, where and how to deliver it.
Almost a turnover by Golden State. It ends up on the corner and a 3. Got off to a quiet start, but Wiggins now up to 8 points. By the way, Steph Curry got his 2nd assist on the game, making him the all-time assist king in Warriors. Morris gets past Oubre and then lost the ball. Here's Steph in transition. Drives past Caldwell Pope and lays it in for his
against Curry.
You look at the Warriors stats, they're in the middle of the pack in field goal percentage and 3-point shooting. Speaking of threes, closes it.
But the problem on that possession, Oubre had an open 3, turned it down. Draymond Green had an open 3, turned it down. So you want to.
It's okay, he didn't either.
I didn't want to say that.
So Wiggins with the.
What would be your mindset if you were playing with Steph Curry or LeBron James, playing off of their greatness?
Analyst here for ESPN, and we talk about everything under the sun on our radio show. Shout out to Mike Golick Jr., my work husband.
My question to you, did you have a favorite player growing up? And I'm not, you can give me a female and a male.
And aspired to be both fierce and feminine on the court, and so that's my goal model right there, along with my big sister, Neko Gumake. Yay, teammate.
I'm set, 550 mark.
No, she really does an incredible job, making us all proud.
Yes.
2 guys near and dear to me, they're family. 2 guys I absolutely love, and I wouldn't be sitting here today had it going to happen.
Very similar. Here's Harrell inside with the slam. Another. Well, like the game 2 weeks ago at Staples Center, this has turned into a blowout in favor of the Lakers as Oubre scores.
It's the best possible team moving forward. So I'm listening to calls, but I'm not going to mortgage my future because the future's awfully bright.
Great. Here's Oubre, goes right up.
18 plus last year for Phoenix. He has the ability, after struggling early in this year, he has bounced back.
Wow.
Montrezl Harrell. Because I believe it. Does he believe he's a starting center in this league? Or does he have a cap on the amount of minutes that he's able to play on the floor? Because he's too good to tease me. He's better than the 6th man of the year.
Here's James for 3. It's good.
James. Increase the lead and sit down. That's how you get rest. That's old school way of game resting.
Nico Mannion, boy, the confidence of Nico Mannion and Jordan Poole, you wonder, that as Kuzma gets more confident in their ability.
They do a tremendous job in the G League of developing talent and giving guys out.
For the week, the Suns could be in first place in the West. Mark, they look legit. I mean, I think everybody knew that Chris Paul would make them better.
That's players. That's across the board. The Clippers organization, you got to be more consistent. You already.
Meanwhile, LeBron James just committed a foul so he could get taken out of the game. He finishes with a triple-double, his 4th.
Trying to somehow get him because his ability to pick and pop.
Wow, Horton.
He's fighting with a real chance of winning.
There's Poole. Teams that missed the playoffs, and the Warriors missed the playoffs last year. That's because of injuries. But you have teams like New Orleans and Phoenix, which missed the playoffs, which are much better
With them is they are more than capable of winning a series or moving forward, because when you look at Luka, his ability to be the best player on the
playing like an MVP. The fact that they're 6 games over 500 and they haven't basically have been down 3 starters as Horton Tucker scores. They
around here, organizes everything, and I know he's listening. Here's McKinney. 122-88. Oh, Horton Tucker, boy, he gets to the basket. He was that kind of player during his career. And that's going to settle in. They look really good. And other nights they'll have something like this happen. Kaycock gets the lob.
Some of the teams that are all the other teams that they've lost to, that emphasizes your point.
As that is an and one. Yeah, I mentioned crazy.
Yeah, I never thought they'd end up 60%.
And they held the Warriors as Jones with authority. That's an can jump out of the gym. They've held the Warriors to 42% tonight.